Bernard and Isobel lived in a bustling city, always on edge and fearful of the unknown. They had heard rumors of shape-shifting monsters lurking in the shadows, preying on the innocent and taking on any form to evade detection. Despite their fear, they tried to go about their daily lives, but the thought of these mythical creatures was always in the back of their minds. Everywhere they turned, they saw sinister shapes in the corners of their eyes, always just out of reach. One night, as they were walking home from a late-night movie, they heard a strange noise. It was a low growl that seemed to be coming from every direction at once. Their hearts racing, they quickened their pace, but the growling only grew louder. Suddenly, they saw a figure darting between buildings. It was too quick to be human, and it had eyes that glowed like embers in the darkness. Bernard and Isobel were paralyzed with fear. They wanted to run but couldn't move. Just as they thought it was all over, the creature suddenly shifted its form, becoming a grotesque and terrifying monster. The couple was filled with a new level of terror they had never experienced before. They realized that they weren't safe anywhere, and that the creature could take on any form to get to them. They started running, not knowing where they were going, but just trying to get as far away from the monster as possible. Just when they thought they had lost it, the monster appeared in front of them again, blocking their path. Bernard and Isobel were trapped, with nowhere to go. The creature loomed over them, its eyes glowing with an otherworldly hunger. Suddenly, there was a blinding flash of light, and the monster vanished into thin air. Bernard and Isobel were left alone in the dark, gasping for breath. But the fear remained, and they knew that it was only a matter of time before the shape-shifting monster would come for them again. The fear of the unknown had taken over their lives, and they knew that they were never truly safe from the shape-shifting monsters that roamed the city. Days passed, and Bernard and Isobel tried to regain a sense of normalcy, but they found themselves constantly on edge. They couldn't shake the feeling that the monster was watching their every move, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. One night, as they were sleeping, they were suddenly awoken by a strange noise. It was a low whisper, barely audible, but it was coming from their closet. Bernard and Isobel sat up in bed, their hearts pounding, as the whispers grew louder. Suddenly, the closet door burst open, and a hand reached out and grabbed Isobel. Bernard screamed in terror as he tried to pull her away, but the hand was too strong. The creature emerged from the closet, its eyes glowing with a fierce hunger. But as they got a good look at the creature, they realized that something was different. The creature's form was wavering, shifting between the monster they had seen before and the form of someone they knew. Someone close to them. Bernard and Isobel were filled with a sense of dread as they realized the twist in their horror story. The shape-shifting monster wasn't just any mythical creature, but someone they had known and trusted all along. And as they faced the monster in its true form, they were filled with a fear that they would never escape.